Hey friends, today we want to dive into why everyone should consider Coimbra as a travel destination.
Nestled in the heart of Portugal, this city is packed with charm, it's packed with culture and history. It's got a chill vibe, actually a little bit more chill than Porto. So let's explore what makes Coimbra so special.
But first, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
Well, that's right. Hey y'all, my name's Elise.
And I'm Rick. Welcome to Our Black Utopia.
On our channel, we talk about travel, we talk about money and retiring abroad. We help folks who look like us, getting a little close to retirement age and forgot to plan, get their money straight so that they can retire on time or maybe even early.
Early's good.
Early is definitely good. So for those of you who are new to our channel, you might not know about 8 years ago, Rick and I got a wake-up call. We were getting close to retirement age ourselves. We looked at our money and it looked crazy. But about 4 years ago, we got our financial act together and we went from negative 22,000 to over 1.1 million in net worth. Y'all, if we could do it, you could do it too.
You can do it.
When you do that, or maybe even before, you get to explore lovely places like Coimbra, Portugal. First up, let's talk about Coimbra's incredible history. For those of you who may not know, it used to be the capital of Portugal. So you know it's got stories to tell, right? Walking through those narrow cobblestone streets feels like stepping back in time.
You'll see medieval buildings, ancient churches, and the University of Coimbra, which has been around since 1290.
1290, folks.
It's like a history buff's dream come true.
In real life. It is amazing. And the thing about it is like, I don't think that we appreciate it when we first went there the first time. We didn't know that was like one of the oldest universities in the world. We didn't go into the library. I think it was closed when we were there the first time. Yeah, it was closed. So we didn't get to go in, but we did go up to the very top. We walked, y'all, to that very top. And, it has a vibe, I got a certain feeling like of awe.
Yeah.
Of awe. That's the only way to put it. And then of course, it's surrounded by these beautiful gardens, which we will get into in a minute.
And actually the Airbnb we stayed at was up. I believe it was on the university's campus.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember us winding through little small streets. They like alleys to me, and in the States you would consider them alley. But, and student quarters and stuff along the way.
That's right. I think, unlike American universities that tend to be all enclosed, they had satellite buildings throughout the upper part of the historic district.
So if we weren't staying on the campus, we were staying very close
near.
To the
very
campus.
near. Yes, absolutely.
Now let's talk about music. Coimbra has its own style of Fado, and it sounds differently than it sounds in Lisbon.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful melancholic music traditionally performed by male students. And it's all about love and longing. Catching a live Fado performance is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You've got to do it. It is a magical experience that you will not forget. Architecture lovers, you are in for a treat. Oh my gosh. So Coimbra is a mix of Baroque, Gothic, and Romanesque styles, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to check out the old cathedral or the Sevilla, which is like a fortress. And I think it dates back to the 1200s or the 12th century. Oh, the 12th century. So the 1300s.
And don't miss the monastery of Santa Clara Badia down by the river.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a beautiful setting.
Yeah, and it's Gothic style, right?
Gothic style.
All right.
And if you need a nature break, head to the botanical gardens of the University of Coimbra.
I loved the botanical gardens. It goes from the river all the way up to the top where the university is. So look, there's two ways to get in. You can start at the top where the university is and walk down, or you could be like us and start down by the river and walk up. It was hot too. I mean, it was hot that day, but it is beautiful because they have this whole bamboo forest and it keeps it cool inside, with a little breeze coming, but it was a hot day. This place has been around since the 18th century and covers over 13 hectares or like 32 acres.
And it's filled with exotic plants and trees and perfect for relaxing, strolling, or a quiet picnic.
Yeah, up at the top, they've got picnic tables and there's some platforms where you can have a lunch and things like that. And then the top is surrounded by one of those huge, it kind of looks like an aqueduct, but I don't know if it's a bridge or an aqueduct. Remember, it's got the large arches and all of that. It's beautiful. You really do feel like you've stepped back in time, and the botanical garden is magnificently kept. It's beautiful.
Now, Coimbra's spot along the Mideaval River. You can walk along the river's edge or hop on a boat to see a different perspective.
Yes. It is absolutely beautiful. The scenic riverside is just so peaceful and beautiful. And there's two sides, y'all, just like in Porto. On one side, there are a lot more restaurants and things like that. They're reasonably priced, and so you can get a good meal. On the other side, there's more grass area. The last time we were there, we saw ducks. Both times we saw ducks and baby ducks following along. It was so cute. Usually on the opposite side, well, not usually, but both times that we've been there, they've been setting some kind of festival up, because this is Portugal, some type of festival up on the other side. And it is a quick jaunt across the river on that bridge. It's not long. And, speaking of that, we happened to be there during graduation this last time. And so it's a tradition for the students to actually jump off of one of those bridges into that river, y'all. We didn't get to see it, but we saw the aftermath of students that looked wet as a dog. Speaking of students, Coimbra has a vibrant student life. And, any place where there's lots of young folks, there is going to be lively activities.
Thanks to its big student population, it makes Coimbra come alive.
It buzzes with energy, right? The city really comes alive during the academic year with festivals like Queima das Fitas, which is a week-long party celebration with parades and concerts and traditional ceremonies. Now, here in Portugal, and I believe in other European cities as well, because I've seen the students dress this way. They dress in black and white uniforms with a cape. And a friend of ours thought that every time she saw the kids with their capes on, she thought it was a Harry Potter convention.
Somebody told me they thought they were shooting a Harry Potter movie.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
The youthful vibe here is so infectious.
Yes.
So infectious. And it makes the city really, really feel alive.
When we were there the last time, it was during graduation, as we said before. And yes, they were jumping off the bridge and there was parades and all of these things. Those students, because the drinking age is 18, those students were lit. They were lit. But the thing about it wasn't a frenetic energy that I got. It was more of a relaxed energy, everything's good, everybody's good. I didn't see any dissension or anything. I just saw happiness and joy and them celebrating the achievements that everyone had graduated.
The city actually celebrates. Everybody in the city
celebrates the graduation of their students. And I just wish it were like that in the States.
And they all have these different color ribbons that they have on too, which we found out what they were for. Right.
So there's a ribbon that they put around the hats that they were wearing. And I think something that they put on their they have these things. I don't know all of the traditions. But one thing we did learn, because I went and asked some of the students, is that the different colors represent the different colleges within the university. So, arts, journalism, sciences, business, economics, et cetera, et cetera. So each college has their own color. So I love those kinds of traditions. And it makes you feel like a sense of belonging when you get to participate. let's talk about the food.
That's one of my favorite subjects.
Foodies, get ready. Coimbra has some traditional local dishes that are traditional for Coimbra only, like leitão, bairrada, roast suckling pig. Y'all, I'm sure I butchered that. Don't get in the comments. Don't get in the comments. And champana, which is goat stew. Yes.
Good. And don't leave out trying the local pastries. You've got to have that. I know here in Lisbon, pastiche de nata is what we have, but there they have pastiche de Santa Clara.
Yeah, pastiche de Santa Clara. And it's similar, right? The sweet treats are named after the monastery there. But they are definitely similar to pastiche de nata. And then down in Évora, they actually have another one that is a little bit more cheese-based. So, and Porto has a different little tart that they claim is local to their region. So I just love all of the tradition and the fact that different regions here in the country have their specialties. Unfortunately, in the States, a lot of that has gone away because we have all of these corporate chains everywhere. And so when you used to be able to go across the country and get different types of food,
right,
besides just going to New Orleans for gumbo, that's not the case as much anymore. So love that they have kept those traditions. And we had some amazing food every single time that we go to Coimbra. And this last time it was no disappointment.
No disappointment at all. Getting to Coimbra is a breeze. Located between Lisbon and Porto, it's not hard to get to, and you have plenty of transportation modes to get there.
It's centrally located, right? It's centrally located. It's about an hour and a half north-ish of Lisbon, well, north, of Lisbon.
Due north.
You can take the heavy rail there. We book every time we go. You can get there on a regional train, but we take the fast train that has less stops, that has assigned seating, and usually more space to put your luggage or backpack or something like that. You can take it from the Orient station or the Santa Apollonia station, and that's the train that will get you to Coimbra.
It's rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant culture. It's something for everyone.
Yes, Coimbra definitely has something for everyone. Whether you are a history buff, whether you're a foodie, whether you are a music person and you want to experience some Coimbra style Fado, or you love architecture and want to check out the Romanesque Gothic styles of Coimbra, bring your walking shoes. The hills are intense. They are intense, but get ready to fall in love with this hidden gem, Coimbra, Portugal. All right, y'all, if you're thinking about Portugal for more than just vacation and you want to put Coimbra on your scouting list trip, and you need help moving to Portugal, we got you covered. We have partnered with Black Global to do the Move to Portugal Virtual Summit. The replays from last year are in the description below. If you want to get the early bird special for this coming fall's summit, that information is in the description below. If you need help getting your money together, we have Beyond the Bling, which is our financial course for late bloomers. And please don't forget to comment. Let us know what you like to see in Coimbra. Let us know where you're logging in from. Like this if you like this.
Smash that like button.
Oh, okay. See, men say smash. I said click the like button. Click the like button and hit that notification bell so that you know every single time we go live or drop a new video. See you next week.